Alright, good evening. We're attempting a different type of stream tonight. I'm gonna fly around. It's been a long time since I've played Elite. We're gonna turn off the music in the game. And we're gonna listen to our own music. I've liked jazz for a long time. I'm half from Brazil, where a genre of music called Bossa Nova came from. And so we're going to be looking for music channels that include jazz and Bossa Nova, and we're going to be flying while listening to some music. We're visiting some interesting locations. I'm Commander Griffey, aka Hypertext Hero. We're going to go into open play and find out where we are. It's been a long time since I played this game. We're probably in a planetary surface somewhere because I love the SRV and I like driving it. And I'm thinking about organizing a little race, a little rally race of SRVs. So we may do a little bit of scouting for a location wherever we are. The comm system, initializing comm systems, enter help for more. Comm system seems to have been initialized. Ooh, and there's a freeze here. It's been a while since I've played this. So I don't know what state Elite is in now at the moment. Okay, there is something out there. Kind of scary. And let me freeze track IR 1 second and make sure that everything is oh dear. We have some music coming in. What is out there? I think we're near a station. Okay, I think I know where I am now. I think I may be wanted here. It's been a while. So okay, I think we may be wanted here, so let's get away from here. If I remember how to drive this from external view, it's crazy how muscle memory works. You can just remembering things and you don't know how the heck you remember them, but you do. Really weird. Alright. How was it to get the control of the ship and not? Let's see. SRV controls, Joy 4. Do I have SRV controls mapped also to the keyboard? Well, let's Joy 4. No, it's probably, what was it, V? No. It's probably C. It's C. Like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, got it. When this looks like something interesting here, potentially scannable. Right, R is our little rockets. For the music level, is it a appropriate level, appropriate volume? Can try to change it up a little bit. Try to make this a calm and relaxed stream. Let's disembark and go and scan that. I do have a local bounty, you have to be careful. Been a long time since I played this, but I think the last time I did, I got into some sort of situation with that outpost over there. And okay, I have a different type of suit. I don't remember if you can change suits in the SRV or it has to be in the ship. Let's go back to the SRV and check it out. And now let me change from the intro to the main. Okay, yeah, I think it has to be at the ship and not the TSRV that I change my type of suit I'm wearing. So we're going to have to ships coming in. We're gonna have to, let's go get away from this outpost. And let's recall our ship. And I do want to go wherever this race happens. I do want it to be at the light side of a planet, because the night gets a little old. Right. Get away and let's recall our ship and go find a place where there's light. Played this game for many years and I come back once in a while to see where it's at. But I always miss more light. The holy grail that I often talk about is landing on atmospheric planets with blue skies and green fields. Alright, ship recall. Where will our ship arrive from? Haven't heard it arrive yet. I do have to do some modifications to this mapping. Oh, there it is. Heard it. Here it is. Alright, not too far from us. Head over there. Yes, I do have to modify my mappings a little bit. The drone view up and down is the opposite from how I wanted. I wanted to keep it like a Microsoft Flight Simulator because it's a game I play a lot and that's not too bad. Computer and games that I play a lot, I like to keep my controls setups similar so that I don't go insane, you know. And I was just thinking about jazz and I found the channel of this other nice person who is a VATSIM controller. Basically an air traffic controller for the flight simulators in the Detroit area. I will put that the link to that stream a little later, but for now let's see if I remember how to take off of the ship. Alright. That. That's that. Wow. Game is a little bit loud, I feel. Landing gear up. Let me get the sound levels a bit balanced out here while we're flying. Okay, sound levels are more balanced out like that. And where the heck are we, people? HIP 6442. Okay, what is that? That mean it's when does that icon mean that like station is on fire or something and it needs help? Is that what that happens? Or like Fargoids are attacking? It's been a while since I've played this. I don't remember. But I do have a spreadsheet that I found that is a list of interesting places around the galaxy. We're gonna open it up into tonight's stream, and we're gonna take a look at that spreadsheet and maybe visit a couple of these places. But in the course of that, I am going to be looking out for the main really goal of this stream, of these flights, is going to be to scout, and I'm going to actually update the stream title right now. It's Bossa enough music. Scouting locations for a race. That's gonna be our primary objective. The next elite streams that we do, we're gonna be scouting land locations, planetary locations for a race, for an SRV race. And what better place to start than where you're at? That's the trick. A lot of things in life is just a start. Wherever you're at, you just start. Okay, little atmosphere, not landable. That one. The ones we're at, it has an atmosphere and is landable, but we're in the dark side of it. Let's try to go to the light side of it. Let's engage our, see if I remember how to engage our hyperdrive. Get into super cruise. Get the ship trajectory traveling at a 90-degree perpendicular angle to the planetary body. That's gonna put us in orbit. On the bottom, like basically like in the center of the screen right now, I can see that number 50, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's getting higher. That's the amount of kilometers we are above the planetary surface. As that gets to around 200. Hey, bats! Well, as I live and breathe, it is Lord Hypertext of Hero Esquire. How the devil are you, old boy? Bats, it's great to have you here. Been a long time that I played this game, and it's been a while since I've seen you. I saw you briefly the other day. I'm doing alright, sir. Oh, look at that, here we go. And it's a sunrise, especially for bats here. One of the first friends of the Hypertext Hero stream. Gentleman from the UK. I am doing pretty good, sir. I'm cat sitting north of New York City in a town called Beacon. While I work, I'm very lucky to have a 3-day-a-week job, and so my streaming has been a little bit more haphazard lately, but I'm still keeping at it, trying to keep going, and you know, it's always exciting to look at that, how beautiful it is. It's always exciting to be coming back to some of these classic games and see how things are. Have you been playing any new games or lately that you really like, or how are you? Yes, I'm glad to. Oh, whoa, look at this. Maybe this could be a location. Right now I'm scouting a location for an SRV race, Bat. Let me give a shout out to Bats here before I get too far into this. Excellent gentleman from Blighty from the UK, friend of the stream, another excellent elite dangerous player. Look at this place, look at this thing. Maybe the race could be around a crater. Maybe that could be the race. I mean, that gives you a pretty... The problem is, like, you know, how do you limit where people can... Maybe you just go from one end and you have a spot on the other end. That's the objective. Because it's a little bit... You can't really police people into going into a particular way because the game is not designed for that. It's designed for freedom, mostly. So you're left with, you know, direct lines, and maybe you could have some rules. You could have an observer enforce the rules, but... try to enforce the rules, but this is going to be a race mainly among friends, probably friends of the stream. Bat says, I've been playing a few games, PGA Golf, No Man's Sky, and Subnautica. Excellent. PGA Golf, huh? I used to like golf games when I was younger. It's been a long time, but I used to like them. I haven't played one for a long time. No Man's Sky, I heard, is a new expedition, which is exciting. For some reason, you know what, the only time I really got furthest No Man's Sky was when you were watching that time, Bats, and I built that little Bravo 20 base, remember that? But after that, I kind of always bounced away from it for some reason. Maybe these expeditions would help me, but the expeditions are time limited, so... you know... My time is limited too, so... Beautiful. Look at this approach. Oh, we're still in glide. 9 kilometers above the surface. All right. They have changed. No Man's Sky has changed so much now. Yeah, I recall that stream. Excellent. Yeah, I recall that stream fondly, sir. Hopefully the sound levels are okay. If you can let me know if the jazz is too low or too loud in comparison to my voice and the ship sounds, please let me know and I'll do my best to make it as pleasant to your ears as I can. Excellent. Well, this is quite a beautiful crater. Maybe we just start. I was just speaking about how it's the one of the most excellent tips I've ever heard about life in general is just to start. You know, if you use a Windows PC, I mean, not like it's not where I heard the tip, but it does have a little start button in the bottom. And it's kind of like that. You just, whatever you are, you want to try something, you just start it. Doesn't matter if you're ready, doesn't matter if you have the right equipment, doesn't matter if you're in the right place at the right time, you just go, you just start. And once you do that, magical things can happen. You start and then you stick with it. You know, if you're enjoying yourself. This is quite beautiful. I'm enjoying this flight. Let's try to get a few more frames by disabling the preview on the other side. And another thing I want to do is I want to get on my OBS software here, I do want to get my dock that shows me the Twitch activity feed, which for some reason disappeared. I want to see who is out there. And I want to make sure I don't miss any. Only the Twitch activity feed doesn't want to go where I want it to go. I guess I do like that maybe? Ah, okay. Well, I guess the Twitch activity stream is gonna have to leave it for another time. I'm not gonna stop the stream to try to fix that now. Trying to speak a little bit of calmer, lower voice because it's nighttime here. You know, I'm by myself, right? There's 3 cats I'm taking care with. I could start shouting and jumping up and down and doing all sorts of shenanigans here, but I'm just gonna take it easy. It's a night stream. I want to get a little more practice in night streams that are a little more quiet on music. I think I see a mountain in the distance there too. That could be there's a little mountain range there. That could be a different location. But I'm going to investigate this place here. Give ourselves a little boost. We have full power to engines. The No Man's Sky, lots of changes recently. I should really jump back in. I lost my install with a corrupted hard disk, but it's a pretty fast internet connection here. It wasn't be too much trouble to re-download it. Right. Very nice lighting. Home alone, sir. All night party then. Could do. That's what I thought. I told Amber, I was like, hey, I might do some all night streams there, you know. I'm just out of practice of all night partying bats. These days I drink 2 beers, I'm tipsy. I drink 3, I'm drunk. Wow. Okay, we're gonna try to land right on the lip here, and we'll try to get on that. It's interesting, the colorations of the land make it look like there's actually some light shining that's brighter over there, but that's just the coloration of the land. But let's go land there anyway. She comes back and the house is a mess. She'll be reaching for the rolling pin. That's the thing, that I am not at my house. I am about 2 hours by train north of New York City in a town called Beacon, and I'm cat sitting for a friend of mine who's traveling on a photo job. And you know, it's me and the cats. Of course, I have to make sure that the light keeps the... things are gonna get... I mean, they get messy, but I have to make sure that they get landing gear down. Light assist is off, I believe. I have to make sure that things are in reasonable order, but I will have some time before they arrive to get things, you know, get the vacuums and all that, vacuum cleaners, all that good stuff working. I call vacuum cleaners good stuff now. That also is a sign that I'm getting older, right? I bought a vacuum cleaner. Commander Xiao Quinn in the house, another old friend of the stream here. What's the thing on your hat called? Oh, and hello, Ekel Nora. Thank you so much for dropping by. Commander Xiao, this is a Track IR hat clip. I want to give a shout out to Commander Xiao Quinn, who is responsible for me having quite a bit of money in this video game. And also a warm welcome to Ekel Nora. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. Plays simulators. I think plays Elite as well. This is a crate Phantom, I believe. There it is. What a beautiful ship. It's the closest one to a Millennium Falcon in the Elite world, I believe. So I do enjoy the ship. Oh, did we manage to land? No, I think didn't work here. Yeah, I'm one of the Pranav Antal community pillars. Pranav Antal, okay, is that like a player-run group? I'm not familiar with it. Maybe around here. Looking a little better. It looks aligned. Let's give ourselves the outside view again. Good for scouting. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm scouting for I want to organize an SRV race, Xiao. And I want to find a place to organize it. So, a place to do the race. There you go. That works. So I just, as I was speaking about a little earlier, I just started up the game, saw where I was, went to the light side of the planet. There's a little bit of green on the top right of the screen. You can see that excites me. See, that's what excites me about Elite right now. I want more of this. I want green. I want one day to land in a place that can look up and there's a blue sky, and I look down and there's grass and fields that the wind moves here, and there's little fluffy clouds on the sky. That's what I'm looking for. It's getting there. Look at that. There's a little bit of green there, a little bit of blue there. You know, the sun is looking more like an atmospheric. It's a very light atmosphere, very thin atmosphere in this spot. That's what I'm looking forward to. Ikeo Nora says we're the fun-loving quiche cooking gardening club. That sounds excellent. Can I join too? I like gardening and I like cooking too. I mean, I'm not so good at gardening, but I'm a pretty good cook. Yeah, here's a screenshot for the sources. Is it F9 or F10 in Elite? I think it's, let's see, it's F10 screenshots, right? I believe. Is it just me, or does it look a little bit, or the screen, it looks a little bit jaggy? There a graphics setting that I have to turn on here. It's looking a little jaggy. I haven't played this in a long time. It looks like it's just painted. It does, and it kind of is. Like from the top, from orbit, it was like a giant crater that looked like you took like a water balloon filled with paint and you threw it down at the planet, you know, and that's what it looked like from there. Let's take a quick look at our graphics, and it's like, I don't know, maybe it's my resolution or something. Oh, I'm at 440p. Maybe I have some what are those things called? The I was messing around with it. Super sampling. Maybe that's what it is. I put that to 1 to be default. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It still looks a little... I detect a little bit of jagginess, but maybe it's... I just haven't played this for a while, and I'm being pixel... I'm being a pixel peeper. Pixel peeper. Pixel peeper. Pixel peeper. Pixel... Did the echo work? I hope it did. I'm waiting for Odyssey to drop in price to consider the expansion. Copy that, Xiao. Xiao, I'll make a deal. Wait, you play on PC? Or do you play on... I don't remember if you play on PC or on... I think you play on PC, right? Because we met in game. Graphics... what am I looking for? I'm looking for... what's it called? The things that eliminates jaggies. It's called a... what the heck is that called? AMD Fidelity Cast. Anti-aliasing, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. There it is. SMA. Is that the best one? So put FXAA. Oh, let's just leave it. Let's play the game. Pixel peep. I don't think Odyssey is worth $40 currently. Okay, well, Xiao. If you want... Oh, but you don't have it, okay. You need a... I was thinking about making this race, I could do it in Horizons. And then if you win, I will purchase Odyssey for you. How's that? Alright, let's get our SRV. And let's switch to a exploration loadout as well, because we do want to scan some stuff. We find some interesting stuff there. Loadout, Explorer suit. Okay, that is there. Have Rambo John J, which is our Dominator combat suit. Alright, let's get our SRV. Let's deploy. Let's go for a little spin about in this crater to see if it could be a possible location for this rally race that I want to organize. It might not be available. Stand by. Let's go for a little drive about, shall we? There's the frame rates on the bottom. We're at 60 frames per second. I think I have it limited to 60 frames per second right now because this monitor goes to 75. I don't know if there's a way to limit to 75 hertz. Frame rate limit. I have it at 90, but my refresh rate on my monitor is 74, so you know it won't go above 75 around. But there's something looking odd. I don't know what it is, but I find that there's something that's looking a little odd here. I mean, it looks beautiful, but there's some jaggies that are kind of bugging me a little bit. Like those dust effects. But you might not be available. Sorry, I misread that. Okay, so what I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for potentially a... And thank you, Akil Nora, for the anti-aliasing. I did say, yes, I did give a shout out. That's good. I am looking for a location to organize a race, an SRV race. And I saw this big crater. It could be from one end to the crater to the other. And the thing we could do is we could have one ship land on one side, and that's the starting point. So like my crate over there, that could be the starting point, or like that, or like maybe that thing over there. Let's go check that thing out. And on the other side, another ship could land there, you know, turn its lights on, and or you like pick a star or something, and you say, okay, you have to for this race on go. When you say go, you have to, whoever gets there first wins, and you have first, second, third, fourth place. I don't know how many people will be able to play, maybe up to 10 or something. Could be just a 3-person race, doesn't really matter. I just want to try to organize something like that with prizes. with SRVs, which are pretty simple because the SRVs you don't have to worry about engineering and stuff. They're all basically what it is what you got, right? They're all the same. And potentially we have one version that you can shoot at other contestants and another ones you can't. Probably no shooting will be better. And I would want also other people who are not participating in the race but who would be interested to be newscasters. Like they're flying their ships, maybe a fast ship or whatever ship you have that you can maneuver well, and they can be filming, like flying like those helicopters in Paris, Dakar, or those cars that follow like a Tour de France cyclist and stuff with the camera, and having live commentary maybe from other streams. I think that would be kind of cool. And have some prizes and call it a day, you know. And maybe if it's popular, we organize races in various different places, not just one. And maybe this will be the first place that it happens. In this crater over here, we are currently at Hotel India Papa HIP 6442, an independent system in the inner Orion Spur. Only 145,000 people, more or less, that live here. I forget why I'm here. It probably was a mission that I didn't complete, but okay, let's pretend that we're doing the race here. Yeah, if you'll be interested in that, Ekonora, just here, I'll put a Discord link here in case you want to join the Discord. I keep it on the down. Oh wait, I don't even have a Discord command. I just try to keep things simple. I have enough trouble with my sound and with my streaming schedule to also moderate a Discord channel. It's almost a little too much, so I generally keep it on the down low. But you seem like a very kind person. If you like gardening and that sort of stuff, you're very welcome. Come on in. And that's probably where the first place I'll announce it, but I'll probably be announcing on future streams and stuff like that too. Okay, so let's see. Let's do a timer here. But before we do that, let's disembark and scan this thing here. I just spotted a little weird fungus. Ooh. There. Ready to sample. Codec discovery, Bacterium cerberus, Emerald Organic, discovered, codex updated, open the panel. I have 1 of 3, but there's not enough genetic diversity right here, so we're gonna have to get back up to where our SRV is. I'll step back a little more and do a screenshot right there for us with F10. And we have a little graffiti artist tagger type thing. Put away. Okay, now let's aim. We could be a bearing. You could say like, okay, there's a ship that's landed at bearing 140, okay? Whoever gets there first gets there. Starting in odd 0 from 3. 3, wait. I find that if everyone's on the same page generally, modding isn't too required. Of course, someone has to be ready to do it. Interesting. Modding of the modding of the Discord. Understood. Okay, interesting. Do you have a Discord as well? I think I've given you a follow in the past, haven't I? Copy that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've given you a follow. Just double checking. Yes, I have. Okay. Yeah, I just try to keep things simple. Maybe I should put on a link to the Discord. Yeah, help Corona 470 member place. Oh, you're a pro then. Wow. Or Antau. And what was it again? Antau? Pranav Antau community. Is that one of the characters in the game? I haven't played this for a while, and I never really got into the power play stuff, so I'm not sure so much about power play. But it sounds like potential. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm in an independent system right now. Maybe I'm in. Let's take a look. I think I have some sort of filter that's preventing it from showing here. The soap bubble type thing. Oh, here you go. Ooh, I'm right on the edge of the Pranav Antau. Right on the edge, huh? Interesting. I like independent groups. I'm a member of the Alliance. I think I have a Sol permit mainly because I've been playing this as the premium beta. I've been playing this since like 2013, I think. He's one of the power player leaders. Awesome. No, that's really cool. Well, who knows? Maybe you can get me into this power play thing. I've never really done it. I've never gotten into the whole power play gameplay. But I know that adds a whole other dimension. Alright, let's pretend we're racing. Let's time this. Are you ready to have your soul leave your body? Not quite yet, probably, but it depends on what is on the other side, I think. Okay, we are gonna time this. I want to see how long it will take to get to the other end of that crater. I'm gonna go as fast as I can. Before I go, let's make sure that we're fully repaired here. I think I could have just looked in the front, but why not just do it like that? Okay. Here's the thing, Ikel Nora. Am I saying that right? Is you prefer Ikel or Ikel Nora? Ikel Nora. Interesting. Here's the thing, I don't only play Elite, I play a lot of different video games, all sorts of flight simulators, so I like to have a sort of campaign, like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have like the Neoflight campaigns that I keep going on. But I move around a lot, so, you know, I can probably commit a certain amount of time, but not like be the only thing. Alright, what am I looking for? I'm looking for stopwatch. Okay, 3, 2, 1, start. Have full power to engines. Just gonna try to get to the other side of the crater. Oh, I think there's something down there. Look at that. Something down there. Oh, shit! I didn't even look at where I was going. Bad, bad, bad. Try to land on my wheels. Okay, I'm lucky I managed to land on my head here. Let's go back to bearing 140. Alright, let's try to do this from the outside view to make it a little bit more exciting for you all. You know, it's not going to be like the fastest time. I just want to see kind of like an average amount of time to get there, more or less. Alright. Yes, I understand. I'm in the same boat myself, plus there's IRL take care of us well. Yeah, same here. I actually have a... Oops. Stand by. I actually have a... I'm lucky to have a part-time job now, so... During the pandemic the past year, I've been did a lot of streaming, and I learned a lot about all this stuff, and it's been amazing. But now that I have this part-time job, it's a little bit harder to balance the two. I'm finding my way, but it's a little, you know, I have to juggle things. But I'm very glad to have done it, and I am not gonna stop. I've met a lot of very nice people, and I've learned a lot from doing it, so I feel that it's been worth my while for sure. Dude, this is a huge crater. I feel like I'm having trouble controlling this thing. I think there's some sort of a keyboard mapping that I have wrong as well with my thrusters. I don't have the front and back thrusters working very well. I can control the stick, but I actually prefer controlling the SRV with a keyboard when I'm driving SRV. But I'm definitely, when I get to the other end of this crater, I am going to take a look at my mappings, because my SRV, I have no forward and back keyboard motion. Man, this is a long way. Okay, but it could make an exciting race. Yeah, I'll just use the stick for the pitch axis. Gravity in this planet is what? 0.39 G, so it's not like totally There's another thing that was happening. Flight assist was not off. Now it's off, so maybe that is gonna help me too. Alright, leave it there. Ah, flight assist was okay. So my pitch on the keyboard is working with flight assist. With flight assist off. With flight assist on, it wasn't working. So maybe there's some. That's another setting I have. That's where the going wrong with that setting, because I thought I had set it up, but maybe there's two separate ones. One for flight assist on, and one for flight assist off. Quite beautiful. And another thing that's starting to concern me about this crater is the lighting levels. I wasn't paying attention, and my vehicle was busted up. Oh man. Continue. Do I get back to the ship, or do I have to go back to the... I can go back to the ship, right? Yeah, rejoin ship, because there's telepresence. No, the SRV is not telepresence. Rejoin ship. Interesting. Redeploy. Okay. Confirm and redeploy. I don't know if this is something new, because before, when I was playing Odyssey in the beginning, when you got killed, you would ended up in a jail or in another ship in this, but maybe that's only if you're an outlaw. Alright, well, let's make a note of this location. That could be interesting. Here it is. Okay, I'm just gonna basically take a screenshot right here. And I'll take a shot of my phone too. So much for... we're 6 minutes into that endeavor. I'm gonna take a screenshot here. And I'll take a screenshot for a little further so we can see the name of the system. And we do have the We do have the latitude and longitude there, so we'll be able to find this again. This is a potential one. Dogs of Lore here. But now we need a new SRV, so let's go and dock somewhere. There's a cropper colony nearby. Bossa colony. Copernicus Landing, that's a pretty cool name. But since we're here, let's go to the Antonacci Agricultural Hub. If we can get an SRV over there. Wait, actually, it will have to be at Wallace Barracks, I think, because I think only the big, only the large, planetary, outposts will let you buy SRVs and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. We'll find out now. Oh, another big crater here. Was it the same one? And I think we're gonna switch over to drone zone-ish now because the Bossa is starting to get to me a little bit. Stand by. Hey, Kentucky Girl 75, how you doing? Thanks for dropping by. Saw you on, I think, Spock's channel the other day, so I thought I'd give you a follow. I actually don't play. I met Spock, and he kindly invited me to join his, I think they're called teams, and I'm not that familiar, stream teams, and he said, even if you don't play the same kind of games, it's still worth joining, and I thought I'd give it a shot. I haven't played shooters for a while. I used to play PUBG a lot, stuff like that. But these days I focus more on flight simulators, although I've been playing games for a long time and I like all sorts of different types of games. Anything from Space Invaders to Super Mario Brothers to Elite. I'm going. Thank you for the follow. My pleasure. Yeah, and yeah, it's I hear you about, you know, things getting slow sometimes. I've thought about quitting in the past, but I'm happy I kept going. And things, if you keep going, things do improve. My main tip from 1 year of streaming, I've been doing this for 1 year, is to 3 things. One, get your sound sounding good. I don't know if my sound's sounding great now. It's probably not the best, but it is better than when I started, I can tell you that. Because a lot of people, they don't watch the stream, they just listen. And so it's very important to get good sound. Thank you. And second thing, set a schedule and stick with it. Picking a game that you stick with, that can be difficult because you can get bored of a game if you're playing it, you know. So that's why I like games that flight simulators of campaigns or elites that are a little bit infinite, or 1 or 2 games, you know. But you try to, in the schedule, you set 1 game and you stick with it in that particular schedule. If you don't want to feel like playing it sometimes, fine, you know. And yeah, and you make sure you're enjoying yourself and you're not just doing for the follows. That's hard. I mean, I like playing video games anyway. Lately, it's been a little harder because I have a day job too, and I have to turn off my day job computer in order to play. and switch cables around and stuff, and sometimes I just get lazy, so I've been exploring the just chatting streams from the day job computer, more about, you know, talking about random internet technology stuff. But yeah, but the sound and the schedule and enjoying yourself, I think those are the important things, and take it as a learning experience. But I don't want to mansplain anything to you or to anyone. I'm just an amateur like everyone else. Oh, look at that little ship there. So cool how small they are when they're far away. Nicanor says, yes, sound is essential, also super hard to get right. Yeah, because... Oh, hey, Elias! How's it going, man? Everyone who's here, please go and give a follow to Kentucky Girl 75. And also go give a follow to Elias Speaks, another friend of the stream. By the way, Elias, tomorrow we're playing Arma. Same place, same time, 9 p.m. Eastern. That goes to all of you. Anybody who plays Arma, who has Arma, you're very welcome to join us. We need more people for an anti-Stasi campaign. It's P versus E. There won't be other players shooting at you, just enemy digital AI soldiers. And tomorrow, Tuesday, at 9 p.m. Eastern New York City time, we will be putting our digital boots on and going running with some compasses and maps and guns and stuff. Awesome. Elias, here a bit for... How's it going, man? And thank you for the hydrate. I do need some water. Yeah, I'm glad I switched that Bossa Nova now. This is feeling a bit better. This is... Oh, no worries, Kentucky. I do that all the time. Oh, I should stand by. What is this place called? Wallace Barracks, this is Golf Romeo India requesting landing, over. I've said docking, but ooh, where did my mouse go? Wrong button. Well, I'm just tired. No worries. Look at that Cobra flying up there. Oh, they gave me a landing pad. I didn't hear it, probably because they were telling me to retract my weapons because I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we are go for landing pad 6. What is this place called? Planetary Outpost, Wallace Barracks. This is Golf Romeo Indian, a Crate Phantom en route to landing pad 6 ETA. 3 minutes over. Landing gear down. Oh, this is a pretty strict place. I guess it is a military barracks. Let's go to flight assist off and let's try to see if we can still do this in flight assist off. It's been a long time. Yeah, for example, in the today, I was feeling lazy. Oh, I hit something. I don't know what. Oh, like what places there? There's like a sand dune there. So I was feeling lazy to switch the gaming PC, and so I decided to stream just some random internet chatter today. But then I just got this. I had thought about this the other day, but then I decided to just start teaching people a little bit of HTML, so teach people how to make their own websites, and I felt like it was going over well. So I'm going to continue that now in my other streams, just chatting, you know, and well, I'm pretty rusty, and so there's that too. It doesn't have to just be about video games. It can be about some of your another interest, and maybe there will be other people who have the same interest, and then you'll find your audience there. All right, flight assist off, landing. I'll give myself an applause for that because it's been a long time. And this applause also goes out to Kentucky Girl 75. And it also goes out to Elias Speaks. And it also goes out to Ekel Nora. In the house with us tonight. And Bats was here a little earlier. And Commanders, yeah. Oh, Quinn too. Alright, the reason we're here is to see if we can buy another SRV to put in the ship, but this looks like a pretty cool area actually, so maybe we could even do a race around the city. That could be an interesting thing. Like you could have a camera crew on a ship park up on one of those buildings over there. Oh, look at that. I've been thinking about getting one of those ships. Apparently one of the best combat ships in the game. I've never had one. Looks, you know what this ship reminds me of? It reminds me of this game that I loved called XCOM Apocalypse. The third game in the XCOM franchise after XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM Terrors from the Deep. XCOM Apocalypse, great game. And this ship kind of reminds me of some of those ships from that game. That would be a good game to stream. Probably not a lot of people stream that one. There's another tip. Don't stream games that there's 50,000 other people streaming, because you're gonna be at the bottom, and for someone to find you, it's gonna be really hard. On games that there's not many people streaming, that can be tricky because you know, you like playing that game, and that's fine. But I guess make it not the only game you stream, being the one that has 50 million other people streaming. I must admit, awesome. I must admit that I don't think I will be going back to Arma 3 ever. I found a new... Oh, what did you find, Elias? I'm sorry that we won't have you on our team again. It was a lot of fun to play with you, but I understand that if you found another love. What is your new love? By any chances in New World? A lot of people enjoying that game. I've been thinking about getting into that, but too many people streaming it, so I don't. And there's also the danger of me going into a black hole that'll never come out of MMOs, you know. Right, local services. Do I have... Ooh, anonymous... Oh man, I am wanted in this jurisdiction. Oh, look at that. Look at the profile picture up there. It looks all like a pixelator. So I have to go somewhere to... I have to go somewhere to clear this anonymous access. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to jump to another system, people. There's a missions board. Red Dead Redemption 2? Oh, nice. I have like about 120 hours in that game, I think. I loved it too. I'll play some Red Dead with you. I lost it, I think, in the last... I had a hard drive corruption issue, and I lost a bunch of games that I have to re-download. But I have like a probably, I don't know, level 40, 50 some character. It's called Joanne Rambo. You can find out, you can see a video of her riding her horse. Where was it? Try to find it. There you go. This is from 2019. All right. Let's, we found one scouting location in this place, but I am wanted here, so we better go, we gotta find some interstellar factors or some place that will let us land to find another SRV. Let's go into, what is it called, this power player. Let's go into, Pranav Antal territory here. So we have, Hotel India Papa 5527. Sounds good when you have the time in your hands. I hear you, dude. That's the thing, right? Time. Launch. Kentucky Girl 75, I'm hosting, I'm heading to bed. Have a great stream at night. Thank you so much, Kentucky Girl. I am gonna make a note to host you as well. We'll add you to my host list, okay? It's very kind of you to drop by. Have a lovely night. And keep going. Don't give up if you're enjoying it. Alright, I'll do my best to pop by your streams. I'm gonna make sure that I have the notifications activated, and I will add you to my host list right after this stream, alright? Have a lovely evening wherever you are, and I hope that your Tuesday is an excellent one. Copy that, Wallace Barracks air traffic control. It's been nice to visit, although your people wouldn't let me in, so I'm gonna have to get going. Maybe I'll be back in the future. Both Romeo India out. We'll be hopping off in a bit. Got a rough one tomorrow. Copy that, Elias. Do you have some problematic brats maybe to deal with? I know that can be hard. I was a substitute teacher for quite a while, but substitute in the sense that the teacher that I was substituting for had to do an operation, so he was out for like 6 months. So I basically was a full-time teacher, but for 6 months. It's hard work, man. Let's aim. Let's focus on Wallace Barracks instead. We can charge our FSG drive. Let's get into orbit and point to the planet in a manner that it's not obscured by this moon that we're orbiting. Hopefully they won't be. Yeah, Amber teaches now, but Amber likes to teach adults or, you know, college kids. She's pretty much done with like teenagers or young kids. Harder, you know, I think. I mean, it can be challenging in any student you get, but everyone has what they're best at. Okay, the planet that I want to fly to. Oh, there it is. There it is. HIP 5527. Computer engage hyperdrive. I am wanted here. I have to go and pay it off. I forget how to do this, but I think I have to basically go and pay off the fine somewhere else, or find an interstellar fact just to clear my name, or I forget what it is that I have to do exactly. We're trying a different system. Yeah, Amber likes writing and she likes teaching. And she currently has 2 jobs in teaching at different universities here in the city. It's a very rewarding job, I think, you know, when you see the students benefit from what you tell them, and you know, it's impossible to teach anyone anything really. You can guide them and help them learn for themselves. It's the best you can do. But it's really rewarding, I think, to see that happen once in a while. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Scanner, switch mode. Copy that. Negative. That's a bug, or maybe something of my control system. Orbital plane established. I have 9 bodies. Indeed it is, sir. I don't think there are any. Oh, let's filter by. There's so many things in this game now that they had to add filters. Stations. Settlements and fleet carriers. No fleet carriers actually. Here you go, Snyder platform. Let's go there. That's it over here, huh? Oh, maybe that will give us what we need. Hey, Timmy Thumb. No worries, man. Good to see you tonight. Have a good evening and have a wonderful Tuesday. Thanks for dropping by. I'm gonna get some water while I'm in cruise control here. More H2O. people. I'm organizing a race. Shout out to Timmy Thumb. I want to find, it's an SRV race. I want to find, I found one location that's good today. It's like a big crater. And the plan would be we have 2 ships, one lands on one lip of the, for this particular location, 2 ships, one lands on one side of the crater, the other one lands on the other. Turn their lights on. Whoever wants to race starts, everyone lines up by that one ship. And they have to make it to the other ship. Whoever gets there first wins. And there will be a prize. I would give people a prize. And other people who don't want to race but want to participate, they can be other ships flying around, and they can be like the newscasters and like those helicopters that follow like the Paris-Dakar rally cars, or like those cars that, or motorcycles that follow the Paris, the Tour de France cyclists and stuff like that. And those people can be streaming too, so you can get the views of the action from several different spots. And I think it'd be kind of fun. I like the SRVs, and it's tricky to drive those things fast and across, uneven landscapes. So I think it'll be fun. I haven't seen. I mean, I know that people have done it before, but I haven't seen the stream before. I haven't looked very hard either, but I just thought it would be fun to organize my own and see what happens. Even if it's just 3 racers or 2 racers, doesn't matter. If you want to participate, Tim, either as a racer or as a newscaster, you are you will have a place of honor. Yeah, tell me about it. I just blew one up. That's why I'm going to Snyder platform, because I was trying to time how long it was going to take how long it would take to get from one end to the crater I found to the other. And I was driving from outside view. I didn't realize that I crashed quite a bit, and all of a sudden, boom! Luckily, I materialized again in my ship, and I could just have to go and get another SRV now. Ooh, a little bit of green on that planet. Look at that. Is that a landable planet? I think there's an industrial site. Okay, let's go land on that planet afterwards. Here by Snyder platform. I'll share with you something I'm working on, if that's okay. Written piece, of course, Elias. Please do. Can't promise I'll read it tonight, unless it's quite short, but I will definitely read it tomorrow. Unless it's, the size of War and Peace, then I will have to. You have to give me some more time. Snyder platform, air traffic control. This is Gulf Romeo Indian, a crate Phantom requesting landing clearance, please. Denied. Am I too far? Check another thing too. Maybe there's a lot of people in the queue. Test 1, 2. Snyder platform, air traffic control, Gulf Romeo India, and a crate Phantom request docking, please.
Docking request granted.
Nice. Oh, now the voice is back. Okay, there's no air traffic control. Here's an automated system because it's a small station. Okay. We do have our... is it fiction, Elias, or is it... what kind of writing is it? Are you a writer as well? Ooh. Rusty these days. Fiction, cool, awesome. Yeah, Amber writes fiction too. Her master's thesis that she's still working on. She's handed it in, but she, you know, is trying to make it better to try to get it published. There's a collection of short stories set in a farm in Michigan. That around a farm in Michigan. Landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
And Dabo writing not and then excellent. Well, if you want to learn how to make your own website in order, I mean, you probably know how to make your own website already, but if you're interested in like the little gritty details about how to do it very simply and inexpensively, I have started today actually without really planning it too much. Stream about, you know, writing a bit of HTML, styling it with a bit of CSS, and publishing on a free web platform. Probably gonna continue that tomorrow, but I am exporting it to YouTube later, so watch it later if you're interested at all. And I think it's really good exercise for people to publish their own stuff in their own websites instead of on Facebook and stuff. Much more, it feels much more rewarding, I think, because it feels like it's something that's your own, especially if you build it yourself. Starport Services, will they let me in here? Yes, they will. Thanks. Contacts. Interstellar Factor, look at that. All fines combined. Your notoriety is currently too high to pay? Wow, what do I have to do to get rid of that notoriety? I'm gonna have to read up on that. Redeem all combat bot. Oh, that's some. Alright, I had some combat voucher that I didn't even know, so I made some money without realizing. Much less corporately centralized. Oh, you mean like the websites, or you mean my notoriety in Elite? I'm not streaming from my usual place. I'm cat sitting for friends for a while, so I'm using like an odd chair here, and my back, I miss my standing desk, I can tell. Yep, you need to be at zero note to pay off bounties. You lose 1 point every 2 hours, you're undocked. So every 2 hours I'm undocked, I lose 1 point. Can I see how many points I have somewhere? That's crazy. All right. That's interesting. Is it because like I basically committed crimes and they got upset? Only 50 credit fine on that one. Have a good one, Elias. Yeah, send that to me. I promise I'll read it. In the right hand panel under your elite ranks, balance and rebuy. Alright. Oh, 1. Okay, so if I'm undocked for 2 hours, and that's real time, even if I'm not playing the game, then that goes to 0, and then I can pay the bounties. Interesting. This must be something they added fairly recently. I don't remember this. I remember some sort of thing about notoriety, but I don't remember this thing, or maybe I just... you have to be logged in. Wow, okay. Interesting. But that just means that in that system I wouldn't be able to do stuff. But here, for example, I can do things. Interesting. That's fair enough. Cameron Arnold. Alright, let's sell this page. I have so much money now that the money doesn't really mean too much to me. I'm thinking about buying a bunch of ships so they have little money again. The money means something again for me in this game. That's Xiao Quinn's fault. Notoriety has been a thing for quite a while now. Pre-Odyssey, for real. I guess I never really read up on what it was exactly. And I don't get in too much trouble in this game. I'm usually I try to be a good space citizen. but once in a while it's fun. I think what happened in the last one, I went on a mission, all hell broke loose, and I had to, you know, murder a few hapless security guards. That's what happens. Okay, oh, what did I want to do? I wanted to put an SRV in this thing. Alright. Outfitting. It's been a while since I played, so the interface still throws me off a bit, because I didn't play enough of Odyssey and of all this stuff for it to... And if I can make a request regarding mission running, of course. Yes, anything you like. Is this to benefit your faction here? Or something you would like to see? Oh no, not replace module, but where do I get the SRV? Vehicle base? Okay. While you are in Antal space, please only complete missions for factions of 4 specific government types that are Antal favored. Sure, which one are those government types? I'll see if your answer will encourage me to. Yes, sir, when I wrote Gardening, I meant taking care of BGS of hundreds of systems. Copy that. That works. How the heck do I buy an SRV again? Replace module, okay. I have the SRV bay there, but is there no SRVs here to purchase? That way I can't put an SRV in there. Optional internal. Here's my vehicle bay. Legal issues. Ah, is that the reason? Communist, cooperative, dictatorships, and feudals are favorable for Pranava. Okay, interesting. Cooperatives, comma, and then dictatorships and feudals. That's 4 to 4. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do work for. I don't like doing work for dictatorships. Feudals and communists not as much, but cooperative sounds good to me. I could do cooperative work for you. And that if I do only work for those people, then this Antal will do better. That's the deal. So legal issues. So I can't buy stuff here. That's the problem here. Interesting. Wow. Okay, so I can't do that. I have to get out of here, and I have to go fly about for. Even though there's an interstellar factors here, I have to go fly about for 2 hours in order for me to be able to buy anything. That's the deal, huh? All right. It helps keep the place utopian. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, well, I don't know about... I don't think there's much utopian about a dictatorship, but... well, you know... Utopia is very close to dystopia, if you ask me, so... But I'll do my best to help cooperatives here in the system. For example, mission board, let's take a look. Can I do mission with this type of thing? It's just a faction are dealt as cards. Copy that. Okay, so basically I would look at one of these people up here, right? And I would say, okay, this is a dictatorship, this is confederacy, this is corporate, this is democracy, cooperative. So if I did something for this guy, or conciliator Yvonne Goodman, I quite like that. I'm a compatriot Yvonne Goodman, and I'm looking forward to working with you. If I choose Yvonne Goodman, and I do these missions, you'll be okay. These, for example, okay, the little red thing I think means it's like illegal or something. FDev wanted Utopia to be a tech dystopia with brainwashing. That's pretty good. I like that. Like, you know, Facebook. The player base made it a very silly commune that is into VR training and compassion. Oh dear. So really, the FDev wanna this, for anyone who's watching, don't know who FDev are, is the Frontier Developments, the maker of this game. They wanted the Utopia to be a tech dystopia of brainwashing, but the player base succeeded in making it a very silly community to VR training compassion. That is lore. Now, cool. So you're into it. That's so awesome. Thanks so much for dropping by and telling me about this stuff, because I'm interested in learning about this stuff, about the lore of the game. I've never really And early on in the development of this game, I've been playing since the premium beta, right after the Kickstarter. I was more into, you know, the lores and everything, and I never played the original Elite, so I went back and I read up on it, and I went back to Lave and stuff. I even have a stream that I'm playing like the original Elite in a BBC Micro emulator, and at the same time as I'm playing this one and showing like how far the graphics and the things have come since 1984. But I never really dove deep into the lore later, but so it's interesting to me to see all this because there's been so much added to it. And the cool thing is that the player base in this game does determine things that happen as well because of this background, the BGS, right? Background simulation of all these systems. You can read the codex entry on Pranav Antal if you like. Let's do it. But first, let's choose a mission. What time is it? We have time for a mission. Source and return 12 units of non-lethal weapons. What does the little red thing mean? High threat is that thing, okay. Okay, high threat. Source 12 non-lethal weapons from a suitable market. Convey the goods to Snyder platform. You will receive a reward upon delivery. Threat level of 5. That sounds pretty high to me. How long do I have to do this? 23 hours. So I can buy it from anywhere, basically, right? I don't even know if I have a cargo rack in my ship that can fit 12 things. I probably do, but let's double check that before I start. Yes, I have 64. I am in a crate, okay. And then, okay, let's go take a look at the codex entry on Pranav Antal. Let's take a look. Take a quick look. I remember I think I liked Mahon because he was in the Alliance, but look at that, there's a big exclamation mark on him. Maybe it's because of my... Ooh, it's in turmoil. Alright, interesting. This so okay, you're gonna get me into all this stuff, huh? Okay, but I'm supposed to look at the other guy, right? Overview, let me just click exit. Exit. Galactic powers. Pranav Antal. Quotation to begin. Peace and prosperity through the advancement of ethically aligned technology. Yeah, I can already see problems with that because, you know, like my friend says, anyone who gives you their ethics, you gotta watch out for, because choose one thing. Anyway, let's see. Headquarters Polevnik. We'll have to go visit there. Year of birth. Utopian ethos. Preparation. Utopian forces deliver propaganda on a mammoth scale, promising the chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity. Oh dear. Expand. That's social. Okay, expansion. Saving systems from the misguided bureaucrats who resist the truth of utopia. Pranav Antal recruits utopian agitators to exert his will. Strong against communist, cooperative, and confederacy governments. So basically, but you said didn't you want me to do missions for these people? You're weak against feudal pre-Cosmic theocracy. Okay, so basically they're strong against these. Those are the okay. Mayhem got attacked hard last week. So basically there's like what's happening is there's a war. There's like a constant. There's different groups of real players who align with these different powers, and based on your actions, your power, gets smaller or gets larger. That's how it works, I guess. The BGS, huh? Background simulation. Control. Only through vigilance can the followers of Utopia be kept safe from the menace of opposition. This requires extra purity on the part of the enforcers, but they are willing to make the sacrifice. Strong against feudal dictatorship, communist. Okay, so this is what you have to do for expanding, and this is what you have to do to keep control. But they're willing to make the sacrifice. Okay, weak against democracy governments. Wow. Okay, so you got the income. Those are the exploited systems you control, that you exploit, I guess, and that's probably the difference between exploit and control. Total command capital available. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is intense. This is like for my friend Kareem, like he's a strategist. View the power on map. Whoa. Okay, so you guys winning? Is it he looks pretty big. I mean, Ashenar here, the blue one looks a little bigger. I mean, it looks pretty balanced. Is the red one Mahon? Is that they're the ones who you don't expect or prepare these days? You guys are doing pretty good. Who's the red one? Is that Mahon? No, Mahon is the green. It's Hudson. Federation is a little bit broken up. I mean, maybe they're a little bit more solid in this. Pongo, that's a nice name for a system. Pongo. What control refers to is we take criminals, dissidents, druggies, what have you from controlled systems, and then we plug them into simulators in Polevnik where they can experience both the pain they inflicted on others and how it feels to be welcomed in our ranks. and that's the real lore. Whoa. And this is Polevnik. I guess I would have to visit Polevnik to make a decision where I would want to pledge allegiance to this dude. Maybe I should make my streams about visiting. Well, one thing I'm doing is organizing this race, but maybe another thing I should do is I should visit the headquarters of every power and then make a decision on who to pledge allegiance to. Because at Kelonora, I'm a bit like, I don't know if you ever heard of this guy called Groucho Marx or Groucho Marx. I don't know really how you spell his name, but this is how you write it, okay? Groucho Marx, okay? It's not Karl Marx, okay? It's someone else, but... And this guy said, I kind of like this thing he said, I often mention that, it's like I wouldn't join a club that would have me as a member. I love that saying. But you know, it's in the interests of getting to know this video game better and this power play thing. And look at this interface. This looks pretty awesome. Let's take a screenshot right here. In the interest of exploring this video game further, I maybe have to do something like that. And I thank you very much for letting me know about Pranav. What's his name? Well, this music's gonna look too much. Stand by. I generally go if I had to make a quick decision about joining someone. Okay, I would look at their eyes. The first thing I would do, and I would see if, based on their windows into their souls, I thought I could trust them or not. Oh, look at this guy, Archon Delaney. He looks like a ruffian. Has a spider type thing as his thing. Yeah, this, I mean, this, the Prana Vantal guy, I mean, I'm just speaking about the portrait, okay? He has, it's a bit of Spockish, his eyebrow. I mean, it's not a pointy ear, but the Spockish eyebrow is there. It's quite pragmatic. But I don't know if I can trust that guy because he's not looking at me. Okay. She's looking at me, but I don't trust her. Alright. I can tell straight away I would not work for Zemina Torval. This guy, I mean, if I had no choice, if he was like gonna, you know, break one of my legs or cut one of my fingers off, then I'd say, yeah, I'll work for you. And then the first chance I got, I would get the hell out of Dodge. Right. Anchorn Delane is a slaver and pilot lord. Anchorn Delane. Okay, this is this guy. Yeah, he doesn't look like a very nice guy. Yeah. Pranav was too entrenched in his work to pose for the photo. An applause for Akil Nora for that comment. Who else? Look at this guy, Yuri Grom. Looks like a captain of a ship in like the 1800s or something. The shape of power in the galaxy. Oh no, that's for everyone. Okay. Okay, let me finish looking at these. I wouldn't work for maybe not this guy. I don't know about Pranav. I'd have to get to know him a little better. Zemina, no, don't trust. Li Yong Rui, probably not. Zachary Hudson, no. He's a bit too much like a politician. Stab you in the back after, you know. Denton Petraeus, a little bit too, I don't know. Something doesn't jive of, maybe the left eye looking down at you and the right eye a little bit different. He's a little bit too, thinks you're too cool. Felicia Winters, quite confident, straight look straight ahead of you. Has the makeup on the lips and, you know, keeps a short hair. Practical, no nonsense, perhaps. But, you know. I think Lavigny Duval kind of looks like the most, so far, the person I might most get along with. And Edward Mahon. His lips are more genuine. A cat with a hairball. You alright, sir Boris? Stand by. Apologies for that little break there, but probably good for me to take a little break a little bit. But okay, yeah, so there's a little hole I've walked into here. And Aisling Duval, she's a bit, I don't even know if she's real or she's just like a computer generated, you know, blue-haired Twitch streamer. You know, the prettiest one and all that, but I know. I think the two that I would trust more, based on the portraits, okay, probably Mahon #1. Maybe this is like, you know, since I'm already a member of the Alliance, I already know that then probably Duval #2, and probably this dude #3, Yuri Grom, purely based on the portraits. I'd have to visit the place and I have to read about each power to give you a... Or a Hatsune Miku wannabe. Who is Hatsune Miku? I don't even know who that is. Is it a K-pop star or something? Yeah, but it's interesting. I like that they have this. That they have... I like the... Hatsune Miku. Miku Hatsune is Japanese Vocaloid software voice bank developed by Krypton Future Media, and its official Mo Anthropomorph is a 16-year-old girl of long turquoise twin tails. That is amazing. You know, in the future, and I think we're getting close to this future, it's not gonna be real people. It's gonna be like computer-generated avatars and pop singers. Probably there are already some of those around. Crazy, huh? Yeah, so that's my commentary on these portraits here. But I will make a point of reading each one and going to visit. And I thank you for that, Econor, because I think you just gave me an idea for a stream. For, you know, I like to have a thread in these streams, and you just gave me another idea for one of these threads. Deepfakes are getting pretty good already, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of scary in one sense, right? Pretty crazy, dude. I think there's this website called This Human Doesn't Exist, or This Person Doesn't Exist, and it's all deepfake stuff. But anyway, it's 11:30 here. I'm getting a little older, so it is time for me to call it a... Hey Boris, you wanna come on stream? Igor. I'm on stream, yeah. It is time, I think, for me to go to bed. But thanks so much for dropping by and letting me know about, Pranav Antal. I will go visit the headquarters, Polevnik, at some point. And we're going to decide about who we're going to pledge to, if we pledge to anyone. Maybe in the end I'll still say, you know, no, but thanks so much for being here. I am going to now log off. I'm going to run the outro first, and while the outro is running, I'm going to go and add... You're a streamer, right, Ekel? Do you stream? I think I've given you a follow, but I'll add you to my host list too. And I'll do it right now, while Boris is here hanging out. Hosted channels. And if you want to play together sometime, I would, I always enjoy playing with other people, whether it's Microsoft Flight Simulator or Arma Elite. Most people pledge to them all to get the modules before they decide on a part to pledge to or not. Interesting. So if you pledge to a power, you get a special module from them? I didn't even know about that. My commander is the same as on Twitch. Copy that. My commander name is... Griffey, there it is. I'll send you a friend request momentarily. Let me just, before I forget, let me add you to my hosted list, so I don't forget. There you are. Have a cute little sort of llama thing as your authorized. And let me also add what was it? I think Kentucky girl, yeah, Kentucky girl 75. She was hosting me, so, and I did say I would add her to the list too. So I'll do that right now before I forget. Done. Oh, Forrest, want some attention. That's another reason for me to go to bed. All right. And I'll send you a friend request, and if you, I think it's just a couple of people here let's see if anybody else is, let me go to the stream manager. If there's anyone that I follow here who's streaming, we can go and maybe raid them. Shroud doesn't need any raids. Yeah, no one I'm following really that has less than like 100 followers is, or less than 200 followers is streaming. So I think we're gonna leave it at like this tonight. It's been a pleasure, Kalanora. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I will be sure to try and drop by your streams in the near future. All right. Have a wonderful evening, and I will send you a friend request in Elite in a little bit. Boris and I says good night. Good night, Commander Xiao. Thanks for dropping by. Let me know if you want Elite. I'll just get it for you, alright? Because you've made me rich in the game anyway. Okay, peace out, people. This is Hyper, and I'm back tomorrow. Peace out.